guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little tutorial on this makeup look that I have right now. This was created with the BH Cosmetics Shaaanxo Remix palette. Now this is the second edition that she did. The first edition was this one. Oops. So this is the first edition she did. This was with 9 lip colors. And on the other side, there's 9 beautiful shadows. And I don't know if you guys can still get this. I'm not sure. I don't think they have it on the BH Cosmetics website anymore. But I will try to find out and link it down below. But for this one, which is the queen of the video today, this is still in BH Cosmetics. I need to check that for you too because it might be sold out. It might not. I will go ahead and link down the prices and where you can get them. So just something really brief. This is a 9 shadows, the original. And on the other side, there's 9 new colors. Now, I did go ahead and do this video like I did the last one with half of my face done. And then I had no products on except for foundation, of course primer, and of course moisturizer, and I had my brows on. But other than that, I didn't have anything on my right side. Just that. Just the essential. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I will link down everything that I used, brushes, the foundation, everything that I used. I will go ahead and link it down below in the description box. And I'm running a blank. I will include also the swatches of the products. I'll go ahead and do one side on one arm and then the other side on the other arm. So I'll go ahead and link that little clip also there on the video. And let me know if you guys liked it. You have a great day, guys. Bye. Alright, hi guys, thank you so much for coming back. Today I have something really exciting. I got my hands on the new Shaaanxo, the Remix palette. Yay! I got this a couple of days ago and I wanted to go ahead and do a review on it. I know there's probably many reviews done about this palette, but I wanted to go ahead and just play with it and do this look. Now, like last video, I don't have any bronzer, any blush, anything except for like the foundation, which for the foundation I used the Naked Skin Foundation from Urban Decay. This is in shade 325. I did also moisturize my face with the Ordinary Buffet drop. 1 drop. It's all you need, just 1 drop. And then I did also prime my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I also powdered my under eye with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and this is in translucent. For the rest of my face, I used the Cover FX, and this is the blotting powder in light. Go. That's for the rest of my powder. I will put all the brushes and the other products, this products as well, on the description box. With the prices and everything and where you can find them. But I want to go ahead and this is the star of the video. So in the original, because I'm extra and I had to buy the original. Oops. So in the original, she does have 9 eyeshadows and then 9 of the color lipsticks. This is the original. Let's see if I can. There you go. So that was the original palette. Very beautiful. There's so many very beautiful colors and you can do a lot of looks with these. And on the other side, you had, I hope you can see because the plastic's over there, but you had 9 lip colors. Now I did put my finger on that one and because it's been warm out here and the lip glosses were kind of like melting. I did like put my finger in there by accident. It was too hard. So yeah, very beautiful color though. So this was the original palette, and this is the new palette. Now on this new palette, you have the same 9 colors that you had on the original palette. And then instead of the lip glosses, you have 9 extra colors. So you can do so many eyeshadow looks. What I did today, I used only the original side. Now I want to go ahead and do a eyeshadow look with the other side with all that. I'm not sure if I want to use the pink one, but I will use like these colors right here and maybe do something kind of like what I did today, but do it on that one. So this, I did purchase it on the BH Cosmetics website. I will go ahead and link it down below, and then I'll link also the price of the palette. It's not an expensive palette. It's a very affordable palette. And I want to tell you right now that the eyeshadows were so creamy and they blend so nicely. I had no trouble with the eyeshadows. I had no trouble with the blending. I didn't have any problem also without like no fallout whatsoever. There was a little bit of kickback on the eyeshadow, but for me personally, I don't really care. Like as long as the eyeshadow is pigmented, I don't really mind the kickback. Not crazy kickback either. Let's just stop right there. But if there's a little bit of kickback, I really don't mind. I mean, as long as the eyeshadows, like I said, are pigmented and they blend perfectly, I have no issues with it. You can just go ahead and put a little bit of loose powder on your under eye while you're doing your look, and then just dust it off when you're finished. But I didn't have any troubles with this palette. I love it, and I hope you guys like it. So without any further ado, do you guys like my little choker? Go in and do the other side of my eye. Because I want to go ahead and do setting spray because it's killing me that my face is all like powdery. But let's go ahead and do the other side of my eye. And like I said, I'm gonna use the original 9 colors, and then I'll go ahead and do a different look with the other side. So let's go ahead and get this party going on. So for the first eyeshadow, I want to go ahead and go into it's called Clarity. I really like that so you guys won't see me. This is the Clarity. This is the one that I'm going to use as my base. And I also like to put it on my under eye. Now for the next color, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit darker than the one I used right now, just to get that transition shade going on. So I am going to use a Buttercup, which is right here. And it's like a light orangey kind of color. So that is gonna go into my crease. For the next color, I'm going to use a transition shade just so that can go a little bit darker than the one that we put in first. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M441 brush. And let's put it on and blend. You can take this color also a little bit up, like if your crease is, I like to do mine a little bit higher than what it normally is. So your crease is right here, right? So I like to take mine a little bit higher, just so my eyes would look like a little bit bigger. Now this is what I meant when like there's a little bit of kickback. That is a little bit of kickback. That's not that bad. That's normal. All right, so for the next color, I'm going to go a little bit darker than that transition shade, and I am going to go ahead and use the color Terracotta, and that's like a brownish red kind of color. And I am taking this on a Glamour Dolls brush. I got this in my Ipsy bag, so I will look for it and link it down below. And this is going to go a little bit lower in my transition shade. Deposit the product and blend. All the way to that inner corner. There we go. Once you have that, use your blending brush. I'm gonna use the M441, and then I'm just gonna go and blend that line so there won't be any harsh lines. Okay, once you have that color set up, I am going to go in with a darker shade. And on the darker shade, I am going to use Silhouette, I believe it is, Silhouette. And it's this dark. It's kind of like I want to say maybe a black, but it has like, I don't know, it's like a black grayish kind of color. But I'm gonna use that on my outer V, and I am using this on my Morphe M138. It's a little pencil brush. I'm going to go ahead and use a Morphe R39, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that Silhouette color, the dark color, and then I'm gonna tap a little bit on my lid. We're gonna go back with the terracotta color, and we're gonna go back into the crease just to blend that darker color. All right, and then we're going to take the one that we used for the transition shade, a little bit of Buttercup. See, it has a little bit of kickback, but it's nothing. And we're gonna blend. Okay. All right, a little bit more of that Silhouette color, the pencil brush. Just to darken it and blend it. I didn't pick up any product, I'm just using the brush. All right, so now that we have the intensity, I'm going to go ahead and take the avocado color, and I'm gonna take this on my pinky, and I am going to deposit that on my lid. You look at it in the pan and it looks like sort of like a green, brownish kind of color. Such a beautiful color, so let's go ahead and do that. See the color? Beautiful, okay. So on the lid, I'm gonna go towards the inner corner, almost all the way to the lid. See just what a beautiful color that is? So pretty. Now for the lower, the under eye, we're gonna go ahead and do, kind of mimic what we did on the top. So I'm going to use the Morphe M408, and I'm going to go on to that Buttercup color. The small little pencil brush, going into that Silhouette color. Right. You're gonna take that R39 brush that we used, and I'm just gonna blend it. And you're gonna go into that avocado color. And you're gonna do that on your under eye. Just a little bit on that inner corner, and then just bring it a little bit towards the center. Now, next is your waterline. A little bit of the Holy Grail color, and I am going to take that on a clean finger. Put a little bit on my inner corner. Okay. And I'm also going to grab that color with, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Brush, that same color, and all the Bravo. All right, now it's time for mascara. Before we do the mascara, I saw that I had a little bit of fallout. So I'm just gonna grab that brush that I used, no product, and just dust it off. Again, here we go. Now for mascara, I am actually trying on a new mascara and I just got like a little sample of it. And this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Volume Mascara. That one, it's just a little sample. And I'm gonna go ahead and coat the lashes. All right, so trick. Sometimes you're putting on mascara and the mascara somehow manages to get onto your lid. Don't rub it off, don't touch it, just leave it, just let it dry. Once it's dried up, use a spoolie and just slightly brush over it and it'll come right off. I'll show you. So we're going to go ahead and leave the eyes like they are. So beautiful. And we are going to start with our face. Now I do want to let you guys know that for my eyebrows, I went a little extra today. And I used the Goof Proof brow pencil. And this is in color, I think it's medium 3 and it's by Benefit. I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer in chocolate. And to keep them all in place, I use the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit in clear. This is really good also. Let's go ahead and bronze the face. So for the bronzer, I am going to use the Chic Parade by Benefit. And I'm going to go into, this is such a beautiful palette, I love it. See, I hit pan already? I need a new one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hit I wanna do the Hula Light and a little bit of Hula, but I'm gonna start with the Hula Light first. And I'm going to use the Morphe M427. This is an awesome brush for the bronzing. Do Hula Light and Fish Face. Being attacked by my own hair. I'm going to go ahead and go into Dandelion right here. And I'm going in with a Luxie 514 brush. And this is for the blush. So let's go ahead and grab some blush. Now, for the highlighter. So for the highlighter, I don't have a brush. I am going to grab Becca Shimmer and Skin Perfector, and this is in Opal. And I'm going to set that with a Morphe R31. Nothing sponsored. Nothing sponsored. All right, let's play. Somebody take the highlighter away from me. Someone, please take the highlighter away. We are glowing. So if you went a little a little highlighter crazy, just go back with your little brush. Although you can never go crazy with the highlighter. Remember what I said about the mascara on your lid? So here's the spoolie, and you can see my mascara oopsie right there. Watch. Ta-da! Mind-blowing. Just slightly go over it. And if you by accident took a little bit of that product off, just go back with the brush that you used for that color and blend. Now, the most important part, or second important part, another important part. This is the Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And this is for makeup setting spray, oil control, oil free, paraben free, everything free. Okay, I like this because this keeps you matte. So let's go ahead and shower and setting spray. All right, once your setting spray is on, the last step is lips. This was going to be the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and I am using color Calypso. Alright guys, so this was the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked the look that I created with the Shaaanxo Remix palette. Like I said, this is on bhcosmetics.com. I'm not sure if Ulta has it. I will link that down below also if Ulta has it. But it's not an expensive palette. It's a really good palette. I can't emphasize that. The eyeshadows go on ever so smoothly, and you can blend them without any trouble. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you hit that like button. Leave any comments you have. Let me know if you guys want a different look using the same palette, or if you guys want me to go ahead and use a different palette, or what palette would you guys recommend. If you guys have a palette that you want me to go ahead and review it, I most likely might be able to get it. Let me know what you guys want me to go ahead and review next. Like I said, the Essence that I've promised, the Essence tutorial is coming up. All this stuff is right here. Ooh. All this stuff is right here, including the mascara that I just saw. So this is coming next. I just wanted to go ahead and do a review on this palette because I had it in hand and I needed to play with it and record it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye.